Okay, we're ready to go. Starting a little late today. I had a little bit of work before and then the entire day disappeared. Okay, so I haven't played this event at all and I can't read, so we're gonna have to figure out what the hell's going on as we go. I did click through the tutorial, see if I could get rid of it, but unfortunately not. Apparently all the operators start at level 1 E0 and we have some items. Is this recreation algorithm 3? That's what I thought, but maybe not. It looks different. We're gonna have to figure it out together. No, we're still in the tutorial. Tragic. This is a button to switch between operators and equipment, I reckon. We can put farms that do things. One day we'll learn what the thing is. I note the lack of a blue box around here. Some kind of buff. Judging by Lava's attack, probably. If we turn it off... No, it doesn't affect it. And operators level up when they hit stuff, apparently. Or more likely kill stuff. Like Kamiya. Good evening.
Mission accomplished.
How the stream is gonna be figuring out what this event is. I assume the classes here are either so we can pick new operators or for E2s, we'll see later. This is probably the material for some shop or rewards, and then these are for stuff within the mode. Let's see how right I was. Reading is cheating, Keith. You have to play fair. So if you can read it, just pretend you can't. Close your eyes. Yeah, it's a bit late for me as well. I was busy, unfortunately. I'll try to be earlier tomorrow. By about 4 hours or something. So this is where we use all the rewards and shit. Clicking through the tutorial that we don't understand. Go, 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 go. That's the support icon. Aha, and we use the materials to upgrade operators faster. We'll figure it out as we go. What's the red thing? Is this because I brought certain classes, so certain classes got buffed? If so, it would match the one we brought. No supporters or specialists, so yeah, that's probably what it is. Or maybe it's the one we deployed, because we did have medics. Oh well, let's just go play and we'll figure it out. We look at the map here. Oh, we have a clown. Can I just pick any operator I want, or... No, we're stuck with the low level ones. That's fine with me. We'll play with the usual rules, of course. Let's start getting crews leveled up. How does a medic level up anyway? Do we have to level them up, or is it when they heal? I don't think we can bully the clown, because the skill is at level 1, right? We need to raise the skill rank to be able to do that. I'm not sure if we can do that from here. Yeah, 16 is the limit. Anyhow, fill the rest of the slots. Where's Stewart? There we go. And we can probably craft some stuff here or something. Alright, we put down the things to get the rewards. And then we can craft additionals of these devices. Or presumably devices that affect the stage. Yeah, it's pretty different from reclamation algorithm, that's for sure. I also assume that because it just looks very similar. Okay, so now it's kind of weird. Where the fuck are the blue boxes? In the absence of blue boxes, I guess we're just going to switch to spawn camping. Ah, right, but you can still move them up around. What does this tile do? It looks different. Maybe it's just for a visual effect. And it doesn't do anything. Oops, E1, so he can't reach. I don't think we actually have a hole that we can push the clown into. That's the enemy from Seobe's event. Okay, we earned the farm. And this thing, which does something else. Yeah, I can see the level up. When they hit stuff, they become higher level. Oh, this one actually has to be placed on a tile. So maybe that's what the enemies hit? My farms. A wet sign? There's so many devices. Stages are surprisingly long. Yes, she does gain XP when she heals, apparently. Oh, so this copies a device. Got it, got it. These things with shields actually have more than 0 defense. Shocking as it may be for people who haven't played the early chapters in a while. Oh, is this a sprinkler? So we should put it around their farms. Or is it a bomb? What do you think? It kind of looks like a sprinkler to me. A very violent one that probably spews blood everywhere. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the Boon's energy. A little bit. Okay, the clown is here. Oh no, the clown is bullying Spot. What does this thing do? Is it just a nice flower? Okay, so she resets the timing when she walks through the farms. That's so goofy, but she doesn't actually break them. Go, Plume, go! Beat her ass. Yes, we copy a farm. We don't know what they all do. Okay, I think she doesn't reset fast enough, so we can stop her here for a bit. If she goes through, I'll change to Funk. Okay, we're fine with whatever that was. Oh, did we just gain a new lane? Why are there bugs here? Does this thing spawn bugs? Also, if I retreat the sign, will it destroy the other farm I placed? Apparently not. Too many questions, not enough time to test them all. At least the operators are getting farmed up, I guess. Yeah, I feel like this is just gonna spam slugs, so we're gonna drop it here. Oh, it damages operators next to it. Does that do anything useful for the device itself though? Like, do I have an incentive to deploy a bunch of my operators around the device? We're asking questions instead of winning. First we gotta figure out what the fuck we are playing. Right, let's dot some of our operators and see what happens. So apparently... No, this just gives me a farm or a random device. And oh, so the device then breaks and spawns the red crystals if you feed it operators. Right? Oh right, you feed it to charge the SP bar. So this one here isn't charging, but this one is. Got it, got it. You're farming circus, children. I respect the hustle. And then we spawn more farms until Google Play starts to work. Running surprisingly smoothly so far, to be fair. Where the fuck do I stick these things anyway? I'm almost out of space. Oh, if you place it next to the red box, it turns into a red thing, or... No, I just misclicked. My excitement evaporated. Farming levels is very much what we're doing. And we are on the clock to farm as much as possible, I guess. How do I actually die here though? Because I didn't lose any lives at any point. Right, and then based on what we've dropped, we gain materials. Poor Cruz, very leveled. Alright, so if we go out of here, do we have a page where we can recruit operators? Or are we just playing with what we have? Nobody has the 3 stars in support, and that's the only thing that's unlocked so far. I assume at some point we gain access to higher rarity operators, but we're not there yet. Need more stuff here. Right, and that's basically just the menu where you look at what operators you have. And like a real gacha, we gain a bunch of resources for installing it. Oh, did we just steal our shit or did we gain more shit? I guess we'll see in a second. Gain the upgrades that we can't read. Oh, we need to get both. And here's the reward. So the same as an icebreaker event. Ah, right, if you click this you can see what operators there are there currently. Oh, and is this a gacha where we basically get our hierarchy operators? Yes, our gacha has a gacha. Roll the gacha gacha. Okay, but where do I get my 4 stars? This is a huge problem. Help, I'm stuck with a bunch of 5 stars. There we go! 4 stars. Now I can play the game. Of course we're gonna get Frostleaf. Yeah, we found it. Yay, rat! Great success. Okay, gotta power level the rat. It's very important for success, you see. Can we use her other skill now? Unfortunately not. E2ing is a separate process on its own. Yay, there we go. It only costs almost all of our money. But we have an E2 rat. Well, Chiara was just on the banner directly, right? Wait, where did I find that menu? Okay, here it is. It's the yellow button here. Why is the gacha in a sub-menu? This is bad gacha design. This is the Rio Enfield. Oh, we have the better cruise. I'll stick to 4 stars for now. Not really opposed to using other stuff. When I'm playing weird modes though. Estelle can outscale Popukar, but Popukar is actually better until Estelle is E2. So this is a bit of a nerf. I'll take the bigger medic. Kira, your statement applies the legal cruise is not the better cruise. Would you care to elaborate? And we have devices that we don't know what they do. Presumably we gain materials. Oh, this is a drill. Okay, so we know what this does. We place it on rocks and we gain a material. And this is a tent, I guess? No fucking clue what it does. A cat with what now? These guys have shit defense, so... Okay, so the tent is something you hit. Can you use it for XP grinding? If they level up when they hit stuff instead of killing? I guess they don't. Bye, access. I wonder if Estelle will just die immediately. Because it's a level 1 Estelle. Yeah, no surprise there. The rat can power farm instead of Estelle then. Can I hit them without being hit back? From here? Yeah, this is gonna work. You know, until a quartz gets bodied by a basic enemy. But other than that, it was working fine. Okay, drill the rock. Can I copy the drill? Yes, it gave me a farm. And we have another tent that we put here. Really not sure what the tents do. We'll figure it out later, I guess. Seems pretty far from reclamation algorithm. You should probably treat it as its own mode, because that's basically what it is. Okay, the red crystal. Yeah, we can kill Midnight, it's fine. Go, Gravel, feed it. Will Quartz win? Oh, she won. Nice. Cruz has apparently leveled from shooting at the tent. Okay, so when you break the tent, you repair it. Is that so? That's like a shed, but now it's a bit more repaired. My confusion is rising. Can we make another one? It gave me the same device back, and then nothing on this. Oh wait, we have another one of these here. Go Estelle, punch it in the face. This will definitely not take forever. Can retreat most of the operators, it's there. Basically not doing anything. Oh, we can harass Midnight some more. Nice. Why did I just gain 4 devices at once? I'm not clear on that at all. Okay, their stats are starting to scale up now, so the new level 0 operators aren't being great here. Do you have anything that actually kills Bob? Like halfway realistically? I'm not sure I do. Why is the slug just spawning there? Oh, these are range tiles! That's what they do. Learn something new every day. Feeding quartz levels. So how do we kill Bob? I guess we want to be in Midnight's range. Does she win there? Yeah, she does. And we're waiting for Susuru to set up. And then we go something like this. Can we pick off a caster here? I don't want Midnight to get bodied by one. Let's go on 1x speed for a bit. So I reckon we can try and tank. I will use this for now. Once it whoops around again, we'll try and tank it. With Moose and Gummy. Just picking off the casters, because they can be annoying. Our DP is a bit in the shitter. Yeah, I doubt Gummy can actually tank well. Is there any reason to use Gummy over Moose? There's a 40 defense difference. So I guess we just check whether she can hold him in place. No! No, she cannot. Okay, I can't do anything to Bob. He's just gonna whoop around as much as he wants. So we keep spamming these crystals, I guess. And just accept that Bob will beat my ass. Because I don't have the quite correct squad here. Oh, now we're actually gonna die. Oh, do we die if there's too many enemies on screen? Is that when we lose lives? That would be cool. The rat will be back. No worries. Yeah, let's see if we die because there's too many enemies. I think that's what's happening right now. Right, so if there's too many enemies on screen, that's when you die. Got it. Now, my next question... Right, that's why it says a limit. You can only have so many enemies on screen. Ah, that's a fun system. I like it. It's not purely a DPS check, because what you actually target really matters. For example, you can just let some very tanky enemy fuck off, or just trap it in a corner or something, and then focus on beating the shit out of the squishier enemies. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. Right, we got resources. What do we change? Need a caster? No, 4-star caster. Gitano doesn't count. He's like 3.8 stars, as far as I'm concerned. Let's go do... Can we do more gacha? No, we're too poor. We actually need to win first. Okay, we're gonna have to win with what we have then. Time to stop being unskilled. Do we have any better defender? A leveled Bigo would be better. You can notice the defense already. Though, granted, Bob has at least 1300 defense. So I think the best strategy would be to not block Bob at all and just let him do what he wants. Yeah, we won't bother taking a hard defender, because we can't actually block. These two are annoying to level. Any vanguards we need to level? Nope. Just checking if there's anything else I wanna bring. Second medic might be worth it over something like Quartz or Meteor. Meteor is definitely not doing anything here. I guess we'll swap Midnight out for Gitano. Okay, let's go. Round 2. I assume killing the bosses gives you more devices or something. Oh, you need to kill them to go to the next stage. That's fun, I like it. Same as last time, just have her shoot the melee ones. We can just drop Utunada there for almost the entire stage. And she can win with very minimal support. Does Kitano have the range for this? Not really. I'm gonna need to pay attention to the buffing, I guess. Or just drop her here. I guess I'll focus on the farms later. And for now, I'll just start by rushing out some devices. Once she's done shooting at these guys. Actually, Gitano's probably a better use for that. Because she doesn't have the range that you want to hit over here. So we'll move Cruz over there in a moment. Once she's somewhat finished up. Oh yeah, we can make a better tile for her actually. So that she can hit over there. Spam farms, because we don't actually need to deploy anything right now. Far enough away. I can try tanking Bob with 2 medics, but I feel like I'm going to die if I do. So I'll hold off on that one. Can we deploy melee operators on this? Only range tiles. Figured as much. Okay, drop. Oh, we can't drop it there. There's no space. My irrigation system is ruined. Okay, where do we want another range tile? Oh yeah. Drill the crystal. Does it drill better if it has operators around it? Oh, we can hit this, actually. 26,000 health. Yeah, I should have pointed quartz down in that case, I guess. Is Cruz ready? Okay, now Cruz can finally farm XP. And we can spam these things out here. Where do we want the other range tiles? No strong preference for that. Keep spamming farms then. Yeah, I definitely can't tank that. It's just out of the question. So for this run we're just gonna ignore Bob and farm. Because there's nothing I can really do to him. Does this crystal regenerate or what? I'd assume Moose would have done more damage. Or more likely we just broke the health bar multiple times. And it's the resetting kind. We've had that in RA as well. Moose one shot. Yeah, like I said, we can't tank this at all. We're not even gonna bother. We're just gonna try to get rid of the trashier enemies and just ignore Bob entirely. Yay, more slugs for Estelle. And because Estelle is made of paper, we're gonna drop even more healing there. Wow, Utunada keeps farming XP here forever. Actually, Utu can tank him a bit. Oh, right, so when this crystal pops, they actually do count as enemies. Though, I guess they pop faster, than not sure that matters. If I had Susuru S2, I could probably try to tank him with Quartz plus Moose. But without that, it will not go well, is my guess. Let's spawn a bunch of enemies. Oh, we're starting to get the whack. Yes, spam more slugs. Always more slugs. They feed Estelle. It's very important to feed Estelle. I guess we have maxed out DP at this point, so we can start harassing Big Bob. I doubt we can actually kill him, but I wanna see how close I can get. Right, so I think this sprinkler thing has to be touching ground to work. If I'm getting this right. No, rat. You did your best. Yeah, this just isn't workable. Next hit kills, so we might as well retreat now to use Gravel, who gets one shot anyway. Oh, did we get too many because of the slugs? Seems so. We can pick off a few slugs with Show as well. So we're barely within the acceptable range. And we can just block here. Though at that point we are lacking damage in that zone. Pick off the caster. Moose isn't doing anything. And at this point just see if we can clear slugs with anything to stay alive for a few seconds longer. I think if I don't die by the time Utunada skill charges, I'm fine. Because that's gonna start clearing the screen pretty quickly. Yeah, there we go. Rat carried. Because it's the... Oh no, we still died. Yeah, but I want a 4-star caster to kill him, you know? It's the principle of the thing. No, it's a survival. The timeout is in my favor. I wanted to time out. We'll bring a Rio caster. Okay, now let's do about the same thing. So we can have Utunada here, we just need to kill the bigger enemies faster. The other lanes just spawn trash, so Cruz is better there. What else do we have left? I could just add Moose to help the rat. Definitely don't need medics with what we're going to be doing. So I guess we can add the caster back in. And Shao isn't doing much. Let's take the best guard in the game. That will be the win. I assume some stages have holes, but the edges of the map are not holes, no? Okay, so I wanna see which tile they move through. This one. So we can block like this and then have Moose here, for example. And something needs to open this up. Go, Frostleaf, I believe. Oh, we got a defense buff this time. We're not killing these guys with anything, so that's a bit slower in terms of generating equipment. The platforms apparently have taunt, not that it matters too much. That's the solution to the game being too easy with E2. Make you de-level your operators. It's genius. Clearly. Yay, the red crystal of health farming. I guess we'll put it here. Though replace it with a better platform in a bit. And after Bob comes out, we'll block this lane with Estelle. We got so many of these. Whoa. Okay, Bob is here. And now we'll just harass him with gravel. As a bonus, this happens to hit the crystal as well. Wait, do the farms spawn the slugs? I don't mind if they do. Oh, it's the water sprinklers, judging from where they're coming from. Because I placed them all over the place. That's fine, they're just free healing for Estelle. Believe in the Frostleaf slow. We're even using her better skill, the infamous Frostleaf S1. This is definitely going to go well. Oh, oops, no tile for this. Okay, she slowed down the slug. Now Bob can't escape. Wait, that didn't work for some reason. Also, Susuru here can't heal. Estelle, so we're gonna move her. Not that Estelle even needs that much healing. Oh, maybe she does, because I'm not sure she actually has her talented E0. So she doesn't heal when she kills stuff. Or does she? Yeah, she doesn't have her talent. Kind of impressive she didn't die beforehand then. Okay, we're gonna use the better slower than Frostleaf, Quartz. Because she doesn't die in one hit. And against Bob, that's like 5 seconds of 100% slow. Don't you have enemies with really slow attack animations? They're so helpful. Spamming more farms. I guess we should set this tile up for Stewart. And just heal Moose so she doesn't die from a stray hit. And yeah, there we go. That should be the map done. This is going to turn into a PC stress test, isn't it? The real challenge will be if your computer can survive all of the things on screen. Because your phone definitely can't. I assume how many we get is based on what classes we deploy. But maybe not. Sniper and caster barely got any. Is it based on what enemies we kill? So 27, 27, 2, 3, 27, 3, 2. We should get a caster. We got a caster, and it was definitely not killed by a caster. So this is what kind of enemies you kill. That's why the cap is no more than 20 enemies. Because you lose before your PC can die. A brilliant strategy. Yeah, I sorta inferred that. That it's based on what the enemies are. Okay, more importantly, we can go play gacha games now. We can draw one operator. 17 months? Really? I need to come up with a new icon other than Pinecone. What should be a higher one for membership? Oh, everyone's still at level 1, so I don't know why you're telling me they leveled. I guess they were level 0 before. Alright, let's E2 Estelle so she becomes mildly useful. And this is her skill. Her second skill is actually starts with a really high value, so we can just leave it at level 1. Yeah, the rat is mine. You aren't getting her. Let's click on all the red dots and see if we get more gacha tickets. As one does. Is this the gacha ticket? We'll find out in a bit. Probably not. We got it in a much greater quantity from here. That doesn't correspond to how much we can roll. These are the rewards. And we have shit we can upgrade. +1, so I assume it's squad or deployment limit or something like that. Just click stuff. We'll get everything here eventually. Okay, so it was +1 support, not +1 operator. Oh no, that is the gacha resource. Let's go! More gacha. We got a ring, cutter, Ambrio, pure stream, indigo, pinecone, and Cora. Okay, now we got the good shit. Morat, yay. Do we have potentials here? Oh, it even transforms into some resource, as if you're playing the gacha normally. I can't get over the gacha in the gacha. That's so fucking funny. They already started full potential, so gaining extra potential doesn't help much. Right. If they're gonna spam trash at us, we're gonna need the cone. That button's just leveling the skill. Oops. Okay, her skill is actually relevant, so we're gonna burn some resources. Wait, can we just T2 her right now? No, that solves a lot of problems, provided I can actually deploy her, which I probably can't. And any leftovers we'll just put into Fang skill, who will bring over Vanilla, so I can be lazy. Yes, the gacha is full of gacha. I guess I actually have to level them up. They won't eventually do it from just playing, so we'll do that for any operator that's the appropriate level. Though I might want to bring a leveled Quora instead of Gummy. Can leave her in for later. This is more about trash spamming. Get her skill 2. Yeah, we'll definitely have Pinecone, and on the last SWAT, by necessity, it's going to be Steward. The hell do you mean leveling Gitano is account damage? Just because she has one of the highest SP cost skills in the game that barely does damage, doesn't mean she's that bad. Having Suitor is account damage. Leveling Gitano just means you leveled a bad AoE caster. Not the same thing at all. How can you even compare them? Okay, so this stock will absolutely obliterate Estelle. So I think we have to block it with Quora and then just go straight to Pinecone. And that's why we took Pinecone. Do defenders level when... Yeah, when stuff blocked by them dies, they level. That's cute. And we're gonna start working on the shield, guys. Yeah, apparently it's not RA at all, even though it really looks like it. It's a completely different thing. Who would have thunk? Yeah, I think we need to have operators next to it or it doesn't do anything. Okay, now we have bullies running around. It's a good thing I brought Kora, I guess. Would have even better if I had her other skill. Might need to actually point something that does arts damage at that. It's gonna take too long to kill this way. Judging from the pile-up. Well, this will hold, I guess. Go slowly break a rock for me. Yeah, if operators are actually hitting it, then it does a thing. Otherwise, it kind of just sucks. Oh, they're actually struggling. Wait, so... Oh yeah, because she's E1. I'm shocked that Cutter has higher defense than Estelle, by the way. Because Cutter herself has dogshit defense. Among some of the lowest among 4-star cards. So I was just shocked that Estelle has even lower than her. What was that obscenely slow reaction on my Suitor shit talk? Oh, you're saying that your red woman is Ray. Is she even red though? It's more like purple-ish. Oh, so when you break it, it spawns these spiders. Will probably give you their own material. Which reminds me, we should probably actually be killing these things, since they'll probably drop something. I wonder how much defense they have. Not that much. Though we'll have to kill the drone first. Oh, I'm kind of getting thrown by the bully walking from the other side. I think we just need to retreat some of my stuff here. Otherwise we'll die in a pretty dumb way. Yeah, you know, when that happens. I'll just toss all of these things on the ground. We'll figure out what they do later. Need more arts damage on this map. All around. At most, the only physical I actually want to bring would be... This will one-shot Tsusuru. On the other hand, not like there's anything to heal there. Oh, the limit is much lower here. No, let's spam these things down before we die. Oh, that's the new boss, I guess. At least I don't think I've seen this thing before. Looks awesome though. You survive. You need to kill enemies to survive. And then based on how long you survived and what other shit you've done, you gain resources. That's about the gist of it. In short, just kill stuff. Okay, we can reduce some of our physical. What do we have for arts? No Pudenko. Oh yeah, we had Indigo. I'll let her just hit stuff. Her DPS isn't oh that great until E2. She does infinitely more than Gitano on single target. But we can mostly just bring her so she levels. And we can just use her to pick off the fat guys. Any other arts we have? We have a Rim, but I need to E2 him. Yeah, we'll just run this. It's fine. We can use Quartz in place of arts to kill the AFK defense crushers. Yeah, I should probably want her. Though Quartz is most useful at low levels. In the first place. We'll go at about the same setup. We'll put this later. The cone first. Let's health drain Pinecone a bit. It's fine. And now we can start killing the guys. The one over here didn't move. So we'll drop on his head first. Even if she's slow, that's fine. I'm not sure if Cutter actually has the damage for it. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I don't want to spam it that much, but technically she'd win eventually. Quartz is gonna win, don't worry. She has a skill. Then again, the skill is unleveled, so it sucks ass. So maybe I'm wrong on that. Okay, and Indigo next. If that's going to hit Quartz, we need to get rid of her. And it will. She can at least kill the drone there before I retreat her. Don't use this thing until we are ready, apparently. And as long as we kill these guys before they stack up, it shouldn't pose a problem. We didn't get any stuff to deploy our operator zone. I'm assuming either it's RNG or it's on this guy over here, because we didn't kill him this time. Oh, do we get something when they pass over the guy? Because the sign looks different now. Do enemies need to pass over it? Okay, so that's how that sign works. Needs to be next to a thing and then you need to pass over it. Very intuitive, for sure. We can have Quartz keep working here on this guy. And get rid of Funk. So we can drop Steward. The whack. Why can't I unclick the farm? What? Something. Okay, yeah, we Imatsusuru. I was wondering why she could reach Quartz style. Okay, so eventually we get defenders from the other side. So we want to swap where Quarrel and Moose locations are, basically. For now, just let this defender through, and then swap the body we use for this. Need to be careful of the shield guy walking through. If he starts a swing, I'll cancel whatever. No, I think I can kill him, so I don't need to. But if he starts to finish the swing, I would have retreated Moose. Don't actually have a tile I can open right now. Oh, we're roughly staying within the necessary limit. I guess I can actually use this with quartz to see if I can kill the... with cutter to see if I can kill the drone. Yeah, now there's a bit too many though. I don't actually like this location when they come from two directions. I need to move in a way where I can resolve that. I could use this tile here perhaps, or this tile here and then point all of my DPS down. Okay, this tile is the ideal. What tile does E1 Indigo hit? So she can hit here, we can have Gitano here, Medic here and Pinecone here, using this tile. And then Moose is like over here. That should produce the result I want. That being said, we can add a bit more block there. Yeah, I definitely need to do that, because I have trash enemies coming from both directions. Also, I'm gonna need to play this at 1x speed. I can't keep up with all of this bullshit at all. Also, that's what the signboards do. They spawn sheep you can kill. Oh fuck, I know what this game is. I've played it before. Does anyone remember the name of it? It's a roguelike where you build your own enemies. Something like an endless... Fuck, I forgot the name. I'm gonna go look it up on Steam. I know what the AG developers have been playing. Yes, Whoop Hero. Thank you. That's what I was thinking about. This is just Whoop Hero. Why did it take me so long to realize I'm playing Whoop Hero? I'm definitely fine with that. Whoop Hero is fun. Okay, let's E2 core up so she can walk too. The skill isn't important, because nothing can really kill her. We want a power level smother more. Rest of the squad is fine though. Cutter herself isn't doing anything until we level her. I guess we can just throw her out for someone more useful. Or do we have that's more useful? Fuck, now I wanna go and play some Whoop Hero. How did I not realize I'm playing Whoop Hero for like an hour? Yeah, I guess this is fine. We'll just use her skill 2 and then spam upgrades on the skill. What level is the cone anyway? She's near max, so we don't actually need levels there. Too expensive. And model gets unlocked later. Don't actually need a second medic, but because of deployment spots I don't actually have anything. So with nothing better to use my spots on, I'll bring a Vanguard. Oops, we forgot to bring something. Whoop, Gacha hero, yeah. Shove them in the corner. Level grinding. So we need Quora on this tile. And Pinecone should be here so she can hit both sides of Quora. And then our medics and casters need to be able to do the same. A bit uncomfortable with Indigo, so I guess she gets limited to one side. So Gitano gets to hit both. And then Indigo and Moose both cover one. If they're not gonna be... Oh no, we can use Steward instead of Indigo there. Since we're running Karestu, we can delay actually bringing healing for a bit. I guess I should have put it over here so it can walk over enemies even faster. Okay, that one's done. Yeah, that did drop the tent. What do you know? I wonder if the rat can kill the guy in about 2 skills, or if it will take more. We're a bit short on deployment spots, but I'll wait a moment. Yeah, attack buffs. Start the irrigation. No, it's 3 damage in any case. And we have enough DP now. You can go bully this guy. Better here. Yeah, the rat isn't gonna be able to do that. Tragic, but expected. And just use Quora S2 so we can have other stuff deployed while we're dealing with that. Oh, Indigo can't attack the rocks. Oh, right, so this removes the cover and then we can break them. I see how it works. Moose is back up in a bit. So I wanna break the cover of this rock and then have quartz or something smack it. Yay for well, not reading, but figuring out how it worked. Okay, go to 1x speed, because now it becomes really unbearable. At 1300 defense, Quartz does less than nothing, so I guess Moose has to be there, because no one else is remotely useful for that. And we can have the rat down here, provided we actually block the bully and not the dog. There we go, because you don't want this guy to hit, which is why it's important that Utunada block the bully to eat all of her block. I think that's about most stuff we need to do. Oh yeah, I should spam farms like crazy. I kinda forgot about it. with the bully, so it can go do what it wants. Okay, now we get to see what the boss does before it murders us. Completely forgot about that. I think the defense crusher is what's done there. Let's spawn even more enemies though. Okay, so the boss itself is walkable easily enough. Let's do an AoE attack. Yeah, there's nothing else there that would have stunned Quora, so it has to be an AoE attack. We do have Pure Stream in the squad, I think. I'll bring Pure Stream instead of Gavio next time. Though I did overdrop farms, so the spam is a bit too much for me. Yeah, it's Whoop Hero. Somehow it took me an hour to understand I'm playing Whoop Hero. Though I guess it's a bit different. In Whoop Hero you actually gain power throughout the Whoop itself. Whereas most of the power happens outside of the fight here, because your operators level up. I would say I shouldn't put the signs down to begin with. Anyhow, since the boss turns, we need a counterplay to that. Cutter's definitely not doing anything, and we have counterplay to that. Get her proper range already. It's the usual 2 weeks, you know how it is. Gotta pay attention to what drops the resource you upgrade skills with. That's definitely the most limited one I have. Pretty sure this was the Gacha resource, so let's go Gacha. Haze, Ethan. Those are the only ones that are useful here. Ethan needs levels though, so he's very much not useful there right now. Haze is good for this though, because Pinecone handles most of the trash. Upgrade things that we aren't going to bother reading. We don't need this, this is just the support tree. Upgrade other stuff. This was the deployment limit, I think. Or something to that effect. I'll probably just bring Haze instead. Because Gitano is Gitano. And we have rocks for caster materials. Alright, so it's the sign that gives us that. The skill upgrade is from the red thing. Operator upgrades is from farms. And this gives me whatever the fuck this thing is. We haven't used it yet. And the drills give us Gacha. Got it. Right, so the boss gains stats when we block him, but becomes killable. Usual stuff, usual stuff. Okay, now we can do spam rocks with something. We'll get to that later. Well, depends on the what's recovering SP. Not everything recovers 1 SP per second. I stopped dropping this and actually start killing stuff. We are on the clock here a little bit. Because we want to get rid of these assholes and then regroup back. I reckon that pure stream suffices. She can't heal Pinecone, but unless I'm fucking up, Pinecone shouldn't actually get hit again. Because from now on I can just go over there. Okay, so the first drill breaks the upper layer. Do we also have combos like Whoop Heroes, where if I drop farms on a certain location I get a bigger farm? Am I running Indigo S1? Alright, let's ignore the gacha resource for the most part and see if we can actually do the stage. Does the rock increase my operator health? It does! We are playing Whoop Hero. Okay, now I'm 100% sure that the AG devs played Whoop Hero. Either that or he leveled and I wasn't paying attention. Well, I could check. I can probably recognize the extra health. Yeah, 25 extra health. And if I put them in certain formation, I get resources. Yes, because we're playing Whoop Hero. Okay, so the penis formation gives us flowers in the gardens. Good to know, I guess. I can't believe Vanilla has been hitting this guy for so long, she's starting to do damage to him. Oops, should have retreated Moss. So can we point a sign at the rock? Apparently we can. We got a rock out of it. Can I just do this for now? Nope. If it turns up, we're blocking it right now. If it keeps going, we can... Actually, I guess it's fine to block it and move for a bit. Extra slow-mo. Okay, so it doesn't give me rocks. I got rocks from somewhere else. I guess this style works. I just want to drop Gavio in a bit. Okay, we have the boss guy again. And buffs that we're not gonna bother reading. As one does. Wonder if Indigo will die here. I don't know how much damage they do. Yeah, should be fine. Let's just kill it faster. And then we can actually set up the boss queue here. But I keep clicking on quartz. I wanna deploy quartz, but in a moment. The rat is first. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Holy shit, the stun from this thing lasts forever. It's far from unkillable in any case, though I might want to bring a second normal defender here, so we can actually work with pure stream. Spam more trash for me, please. Trash is very helpful to me. Oh, something increases the limit. Oh no, I increased it earlier with an upgrade. I remember now. So, playing more seriously, I guess my strategy will be to just farm the rocks for a bit, so I can get all the 4 stars. So I have all of the tools I need to set up more complicated stuff. Can we waste the stun like this? Yeah, does she even have a talent at T0? Yeah, I think she does. Okay, block the boss here. And if the boss happens to fuck off during this, that's fine with me. Can we catch the boss on Fang? Unfortunately not. We can just lower our generation a bit. So the enemies chill the fuck out. Okay, so try to waste the stun attack early. Granted, I'm not sure one is actually generated at the moment. Oh, the attack scales very slowly. I see. So this should be workable then. This is a defense crusher. Yeah, that being a moose is perfectly fine with me. So his attack takes forever to scale. Does it drop instantly when he's blocked? I think not. Oh, something's blocking on Moose. I don't think I'll kill it in time, because nothing hits there. Oh, almost. Definitely doable. But okay. Oh, we barely get anything out of this resource from rock farming. Because the yellow circle is how much we actually can get at maximum. Oh wait, we actually do have a window to kill it. Probably. Go to 1x speed. The moment one body dies, you drop another. It's about the keeping it in place while we're stunned. Almost there. Yay, we finished. GG. Taking Whoop Hero as an inspiration was a pretty wild idea. Like a real gacha game, farming the gacha resources really fucking slowly. Slow once you clear all the content the first time around. Because we need like 20 to get a 4-star, right? Oh, we get side maps. Where the enemy spam is even more buffed. Let's see if we can tell what we actually spammed ourselves. Yeah, so these are the only enemies in the map. Anything else we got was a self-spawn. So most enemies are inherent to the map and not from the stuff we place down. Though they do increase the spam, for sure. Go through all the menus. Have I ever complained about how much I hate the daily login ritual? Where it takes you 5 minutes to actually go in because you have to click 50 different things. This is giving me the same vibes. Okay, Pudenku, Shirayuki, Pudding, Hummus we already have eaten, Myrrh and Conviction. Okay, that's the good stuff. I wonder if the operators get a bit of XP when you get the duplicate like this. Apparently, you actually have to have the operator. Oh, or we just get only one of them. Which is why they disappear when we pull. Yeah, if you have them, you just get them. Or maybe it's based on operators you have. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, this is more stat buffs for everyone. And Arknight is pretty good when it comes to UI compared to a lot of gacha games. I've definitely seen worse. Though the first gacha game I played was FGO, so that's probably where my hatred for this stuff comes from. Since FGO is, you know, awful beyond belief when it comes to this stuff. It probably ran for like 5 years with zero kind of quality of life updates and you have to do everything manually. Worse than Arknights or worse than FGO? If it's worse than FGO, I assume the people who play that just have some kind of fetish for bad UI. And they want to see how long they can survive the torture. That's the only way it would make sense to me. Other than Arknights. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Arknights is fine on that end. Oh my shit, E2ing everything here is going to be so annoying. This is a kind of circumstance where having less animations is more useful, because if you have to go through 20 different operators to E2 them, it's going to be super annoying. Because you have to wait for this one and then this one. I guess that's less of a problem for hierarchy, because you use less operators, but it can still get on your nerves if you have to do it a lot. Because this is something you're gonna do it all at once. When you're just leveling operators normally, the animation is fine, because you don't level operators every day or every 5 minutes like here. Who needs to be tooth? Quartz, definitely. Yeah, just dump the XP somewhere. Doesn't matter. Finally switch to the correct skill and level it up because it matters a lot. Okay, I guess we're bringing Pudding next time. With the correct skill. By the way, I always appreciate when you can see the enemies before you actually have to click in the stage. It's a really good idea for Arc Knights because it's really hard to read the small boxes and there can only fit so much text inside. So it's much better if you can just see it beforehand without playing the stage. More menus. Alright, and I get to pick what I bring. I wonder if I just have these things unlocked. Okay, you can see what enemy it's actually going to spawn. We have the Slugs of Death. I don't have true damage, so I'm not touching those. And you have the trees, which are assholes. Yeah, those casters aren't so bad. I guess we can out them. Though I'm not sure we need anything they actually drop. Oh yeah, that reminds me. What does this thing drop? Oh, this spawns slugs. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, did I forget to promote moose? Oops. Thank you. Bring pudding so she can start level farming. And Indigo's too high level. Let's swap her for somebody else. It's probably in my interest anyway. Can we finally level Estelle somewhere? I don't think I actually want to add any extras until we have more leveled operators. This is nothing like a recommendation algorithm. Which I guess is AG's fault, because I thought the same thing when I saw it. It's because the UI elements look very similar, but no, it's completely different. It has nothing to do with it. It's because one of the developers played a roguelike called Whoop Hero and thought it was fucking awesome. So they wanted to play Whoop Hero in Arc Knights. That's the real origin story of this. Do you think they'll move and kill her in time? The tragedy of not having beanstalk for this shit. Yep. Oops. Didn't notice. Which reminds me, we can finally level up Estelle from something. Oh yeah, these are the regenerating assholes. I haven't seen them in forever. These guys have a bunch of res, so I don't even have to bother using anything other than physical on them. And just slowly kill the ones with any stray operator we have. I guess I can just feed stuff into them, so Haze can DPS properly. Or mess up the... I forgot I have no pulse deploy here. Oops. So if we feed there, we don't have enough DP to feed on the bottom as well. Oops, accidentally wasted this, because apparently you can drop it on the ground. Yes, that's definitely what I wanted. Was not a complete fail at all. Pretty sure that wakes up in time, so we wanna... Oh, but it walks in the other direction. An anti-air sniper would be better here, because you don't actually have that much defense. The plants apparently have a higher target priority than the spider. That does not save Haze. And we'll probably need a range tower out here. That's a bad place to drop the sign, I guess. It's gonna prevent me from charging it up later. More rocks. Right, and it's yellow if you can make some kind of combo by dropping them together. I see. Good UI. Heal a bit. Actually, why just wake the plant up? Why did they just leave it there? It's a fucking plant. Just make it kill itself. Okay, and now we're getting the boss, whatever that is. Global, a very long range stun, like Blood Knight. Don't think the actual damage is all that high though. Yeah, half the health bar on pure stream. This is like a 99% chance to be arts damage. Yeah, it is arts damage, all the surprise. Need a bit more trash killing on the center, I guess. So I stop getting overloaded. Because the enemies on the side lane are that fast. What's a good tile so I can control both lanes from one point? Because I can technically have it here, but enemies take forever to actually get their ass over here. And I would like to kill spiders before they hit me. I guess if I drop a tile for Pinecone here, I can control this space, and then have a defender here or something. And we start by an anti-air sniper killing the flowers, baiting this flower with literally anything, and then just the boss. Yeah, this map's easy. And then any spares is left on just farming random resources. Okay, we debuff the boss. Neat. Only problem is we're gonna die from my own slug spam. Don't actually have anything that can kill stuff fast here. Oh, I just noticed it and died. I'm dumb. We have another flower, which can be ignored safely if we want to, because we can just block them on core if we have no damage there. Most of the pressure went back to the side lane, so we're gonna drop something that can actually tank them there. Oh, we forgot to farm levels on Pudding. I should have set her to shoot at something. You kinda just have to get used to the maps a bit, so you know where to drop all of your shit. Because you need to spawn camp pretty hard here. Now we are all getting stunned. Oh, good space to put farms in a row here, if you want more enemies, where they can be away if you want to. Can technically survive like this to the end. Or not. Need to do a little bit of level grinding and then we're fine. Do we have operators who scale with raw health? Do we have operators that scale with health in the first place? I can't think of one, though there probably is. There are operators who scale off of defense, but I don't think we have operators with health. Okay, yeah, this mod's pretty fun, though I do like Whoop Hero. If you're interested in a game like this, there's a roguelike game called Whoop Hero from a few years ago. You can try that out. I'll have to end the stream now because it's late. I'll definitely do a longer one tomorrow when we'll get deeper into this. I'm not sure, but I'll probably play a bit more of this event before I go to age 15-4. It's fun and because it's a time limited event. It will be 6 months before I have it again. And I do like Whoop Hero. So I do want to explore that some. Okay, bye for now.